Welcome back, YouTubers. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to load your palm sander or quarter sheet sander. So let's get right into our demo. So as you can see, we've got a couple of models here. So I'm going to demonstrate how they get loaded with the sandpaper. So they can be a little bit awkward to load up. So here's a sample of sandpaper. It's a standard 9 inches by 11 inches sheet, and the reason why it's called a quarter sheet sander is because we fold our sheet of sandpaper in half lengthwise and then in half widthwise, like that. Cut the sheet along the folded line, or we can double fold it and then tear through the line like that. And there you have it. You have your 4 quarters. Now you'll notice that you still have that rectangular shape, each piece. So what you'll find is that the width of the palm sander is the narrow width of the paper. And so we have this much paper to feed into our machines. So I'll show you how that works. Now the Makita is got these spring-loaded clips. So we want to undo those. We don't want to undo them all the way. There's a halfway point somewhere around there. And we just take those clips and we just open the holders halfway to allow us to insert the paper. Now with the Makita model, this sheet of paper is actually quite long. The base is a little smaller than the JobMate model. So what we do, we take the rough edge and fold that in about 1/4 of an inch, because that's about how much it's too long. And then we insert this paper into the half-opened retainer clip. Open that up just a little bit more. Okay. We want to center it onto the base of the sander. And then we attach it and we bring it around. And now we have this nice factory cut edge. And just open that clip a little more, you'll see it open. And it doesn't look like it's in there too much, but as long as we make sure the paper is flat on the base and tucked up under that retainer clip, then we can lower that spring and then it snaps into position, holds it. So there we have it. The paper is tight, it's held on each side, and it's centered on the base. You can see there's a little bit of paper over the edge there and a little over the edge there. So that one's ready to go. Let's take a look at the JobMate. Now the JobMate's a little different because the spring clip is a slightly less complicated than the Makita. But if you use 2 thumbs, you can see how the holder works. But it makes it a little awkward to load up when you only have one hand to insert the paper and one to open the holder. So what you do is you press down with your thumb And what will happen is the opposite side will open up a little more. So you take the rough edge of the paper and you feed it in, and you give it a chance to pinch, center it, and then open the other side with your thumb, center it up, and that's that side. And you do the same thing as the Makita. So you insert the paper on the opposing side that you've opened, or that you're pressing, get it started, and then come back over this way. And there you have it. So your paper is nice and tight on the base, and it's centered. You can see a little bit of paper over the edge, ready to go. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration on how to load your palm sander or quarter sheet sander, whichever way you like to say it. If you're using them on a regular basis, then you really get a knack for loading them up. And if you don't use them that often, they can be a little bit frustrating. And you may have a different model than the ones that I've demonstrated. The principles are there. You can apply them to whichever model you have. So I hope this helps somewhat. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop me a line. And if you have any suggestions for a demonstration, I'll endeavor to do them if the circumstances permit. Feel free to like the videos and by all means subscribe. Until next time, it's been Craig the Muskoka Painter, helping you take the pain out of painting.